Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm SullyPwnz, and welcome back to Let's Play Mario and Luigi Partners in Time. In the last episode, you guys, we made our way here to the bottom of Toad Town, so today, we are going to be making our way through this warp pipe, taking us to the next area of this game. But before we begin, if you could all do me a huge favor and leave a like on this video, I would really appreciate it. If this video can reach 1,000 likes before tomorrow, I will post 2 episodes instead of 1. So if you guys want to see 2 videos on Mario and Luigi tomorrow instead of 1, then make sure you leave a stinking like. Anyways, guys, my little philosophy about this game is once you make it to the next area of this game, which we're about to right now, I'm not gonna spoil the name of it, you know, even though you guys are gonna probably find out in like the next minute. I'm still not gonna spoil it, but once you make it to the next area of this game, you pretty much have nothing left to do besides boss battles and the main final area of the game. We have like probably about a good solid 8 episodes left before the finale, so it goes to show you how far we've come and how little there is left of this game, which is pretty crazy, you know. I did not expect the game to go by that fast. Maybe it didn't go by fast, maybe it's just the time flies by quicker, and I don't know what it is, but it feels like, what the heck happened here? Wait, what? Oh my god, okay, so I accidentally entered in here. Oh my, I feel so stupid now. I accidentally entered in here, and when you enter in here, your leather suitcase is gonna come out, and he's gonna talk to you. He's gonna pretty much tell you, hey, we made it to Star Hill. The Cobalt Star Shard is acting up. It's acting really weird, and I can't control it. We gotta get to the end of this place before I lose total control of it, and then that's it. And then we can go about doing our own thing. So let's pretend he just said that, and we're like, oh my god, we gotta make our way to the tippity top of this place, so now we gotta go do it. And that's exactly what we're gonna do right now. And they give you a lot of items and coins, because guys, at the end of this area, there is gonna be a nice boss battle, one of my more so favorite boss battles, I guess towards the end of the game, and I guess compared to like everything else we've battled. And there are a couple of new enemies, like this thing over here. You see, it looks like a Goomba stick, and it is a Goomba stick. These guys are called hand fakes or fake hands. Yeah, they're called hand fake. Okay, so essentially what a hand fake is, it pretty much, it holds a stick, not a stick figure, but it holds like a stick with like an enemy on it, like a Goomba or a Bowser or a Paratroopa or a Koopa, and essentially it'll attack you, you know, based on how the enemy normally attacks you. So I mean, they're always fun to battle just because you get to see which kind of moves they have, but for the most part they are really easy to kill, especially if you use like green shells or red shells. Now the difference between a green shell and a red shell is red shell does more damage, I believe, and not only does it do more damage, but it also, when you kill an enemy, let's say there were 2 of these hand fakes out in the battle and I used a red shell, once I killed one, instead of the shell disappearing, it would automatically target the next enemy on the field, so then I'd be able to attack and kill it if I continuously got, you know, all the hits on it, which is pretty good. That's why I absolutely love red shells in this game. I don't know why, but when I first started this game, or at least my LP on this, I wasn't really a fan of the shells, but it wasn't until recently where I started having to use them more, where I actually fell in love with them more, because they do so much damage compared to everything else. Like, if you have a good rhythm, you can literally do so much damage with these shells. So I'm gonna go through and kill all the enemies as well in this area, just because I want to hopefully get a level up before we make it to the end of this place because of the boss battle. I know for a fact we're like pretty well over leveled and we can hold our own, you know, if push came to shove, but still, you know, I'm like that and I like to battle enemies. So for these guys, you know, it's probably preferably to use a mixed flower unless you want to go through and attack one by one. Mixed flower is probably the best thing to do just because it does so much damage if you know how to do it properly. Oh yeah, there we go. We got it good, and watch how much damage it does. Oh my god, critical 528 damage per enemy. That is like more than half the boss. That's more HP than half the boss battles have in this game, which is insane to think about. You know, that's like pretty much the cheapest item in the game. It's crazy, but it's true. So I'm gonna demonstrate what the red shell does. Hopefully I have a good rhythm and I actually don't screw this up, because that would be embarrassing. Because I've been using these a lot recently. Okay, so that's one down. See how it shifted over to the next enemy, and then you just keep going. I think it'll do it for all the enemies on the field. I'm not entirely sure. For the most part, as far as I can remember, every enemy that I've battled was only 2. Like, they only came in pairs, and whenever I used the red shell, it would just transfer to the next enemy, and that was it. Unfortunately, I can't test him out on the love bubbles just because these guys obviously fly, making it impossible for me to attack them with shells, so it's just something that I have to deal with, and we managed to get an attack there, which is pretty nice. Let's see, I got 6 more mixed flowers. I could probably use it on those guys. Let me see, how many trampolines do I got? I got 25 of these. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and use some trampolines on these guys just because it'll probably do some decent damage if I can land all these hits correctly. Otherwise, yeah, I'm probably gonna have to resort to using a different item. Okay, there we go. We're doing pretty good so far. Oh, no. Aw, dang it. I screwed that up. I thought one of them died, and I, like, stopped focusing on it. Oh, and ironically, I killed them all as soon as I screwed that up. So I guess it worked out in my favor. And Mario levels up to level 24, which is pretty nice. Luigi right now has over 100 HP, which is amazing. He'll probably, yeah, he has 105 right now currently, and his POW is actually looking really good. The only thing I'd probably want to increase for him is speed, just because I dislike the fact that every time I enter an enemy or battle, Mario attacks first, and the enemies attack, and then Luigi attacks, just because Luigi's slower in terms of speed. If I actually look at their stats here, let me see. Yeah, so Luigi's like 9 speed points behind Mario, and this is before, or this is after I just gave him that 6 speed bonus, so he was like at 45, and Mario was at like 60. Or I guess he was at whatever he was before he leveled up. But nonetheless, you know, still we got to increase the speed. That's probably what I'm going to focus on for now. And I need to get some more good badges just because I'm not really content with the ones that I have. I always do that with these stupid love bubbles, man. Okay, this attack is easy to counterattack. Oh, God. Notice how I said it was easy and then I screwed up. But thankfully, I was able to get the attack in, so... that's all that counts. Okay, so I'm gonna use a trampoline again on these guys. Probably the easiest way to go about killing them, just because it's a herd of these guys. And unfortunately, you know, it's kind of mixed. You have a couple flying, and then you have one on the ground, making it like impossible to like use like shells or something on them. But we're doing pretty good so far, and he should be dead soon. There we go. There we go. Once you get a good rhythm, you can't, nothing can stop you pretty much. So I'm actually really glad that I've been like practicing on my own time and battling these enemies, trying to figure out using different bros attacks, just because, you know, for the last few boss battles in this game, I want to make sure that there's a variety of different bros attacks like I've been doing so far pretty much. But these shy guys have bombs in their hands, and each bomb in their hand, they have turns essentially. So for example, this has a 2 on it. If we dodge it, it'll come back and it will say 1, I believe. No, it still says 2. I'm not really sure what it means, but I know for a fact if it has like 1 and it hits you, the bomb explodes. So you not only do you take damage from like recoil on the bomb, but you also take damage from it exploding, which is pretty cool. Meaning that these guys are pretty tricky to defeat if you don't know what you're doing. I could just probably just jump on them, right? Because I have, yeah, there we go. I think because I counterattacked that dude, so he probably lost a lot of HP in the process. And yeah, they probably have less than 110 HP, I want to say. Most of the enemies here have over 100, I believe. You know, don't quote me on this, but I feel like they do. I could be wrong though, but if I am, oh well. So we got this area right here. Once again, we're gonna have to reuse Pancake Baby Mario and Baby Luigi, and we're gonna have to use the spin attack over here just to get that propeller thing going. So first of all, I'm gonna get them in here just because, yeah, I want them to just chill up on this thing. Actually, let me see. Yeah, there's nothing over there. You know, I remember this area from when I was a kid. I got so mad because it's like, why would they put stuff there if there's like, see, there's literally nothing here. Actually, there could be. Hold on, let me check this area out. I don't think I've checked this place. Okay, there's an enemy up there. There's also enemies up here. So there's a bean. But I think you could just come to this place by falling over here. But the question is, do you really want to do that? You know? Is it really worth it? Just to have to go back and redo this area? Because, like, the big bros won't be able to make... Actually, no! What am I saying? There's a freaking, what is it called? There's a warp pipe somewhere. I'm pretty sure there's a warp pipe somewhere over here. But we're gonna go ahead and use a red shell. I gave Baby Luigi a badge that allows him... Oh, God. I thought I was attacking with the big bros, so I had to use the other ones. Okay. I gave Baby Luigi a badge that allows him to, collect the items that are dropped in battle or used in battle. So since I used this green shell, I'm actually going to be able to get a green shell back, hopefully at the end of this battle. Or if I use another red shell, for example, I'll probably get that red shell back as well. Wow. That did 96 damage and I missed my shell. Like, the shell's just gone. I guess the shells don't stay until... What? Dude, did you see Baby Mario's face? He was in utter shock about this. Holy crap. I was not paying attention to his HP at all. We're gonna use a 1-up super, man. You deserve it. I feel like I'm not even gonna use these 1-up super. So, I mean, I guess it is what it is. But we're gonna use this red shell right now. Okay, there we go. Hopefully he still gets the EXP points off of it. There we go. Just die already. And, yeah, they are definitely not as strong as the big bros. The big bros do so much more damage. Even without their badge, they still do so much more damage compared to the baby bros. Okay, I gotta watch out for that. No! I let that thing hit me. Is it worth using a red shell? Probably not. I'll just stick with a standard green shell just because I have a lot of those. Okay, there we go. Get that good rhythm. Get that good rhythm. I'm just gonna come back down here with the big bros as well, just because I wanna use them on this. Okay, come on, don't grab me, don't grab me. Okay. What the heck, man? Are you kidding me? That thing still didn't finish. For some reason, I thought it would be it for him, but that's not the case. There we go. How much freaking HP do these guys actually have? I know it's over 100, but how much exactly? I'd probably have to look it up on the wiki page. Okay. Nonetheless, we can still heal. Man, look at that. Look at that. Look at that beauty, man. They all have, like, elite member status HP. They are all up there, which is very awesome. So these guys are going to be pretty beefed up towards the end of the game. And then we got coins. Yay for coins. Okay, so it doesn't look like there's anything else here. I think there was an enemy. Oh, yeah, there's one more. I guess we'll kill him. You know, why the heck not? We're here anyways, right? So might as well just kill him. Stick with this red shell. Hopefully could do some decent damage on this guy. I feel like I should be giving Baby Mario the badge that Baby Luigi has. I don't even know what badge Baby Mario has. He probably has the EXP badge still or something. But look at how they attack one after another, which is the best thing about these guys. And I really hope that I can get Mario and Luigi to be the same way, where they just attack like one after another like that. Oh god, there we go. Move over to this guy. I don't know how long this red shell will last before it breaks. Ah, I clicked it way too fast. It was going way too fast, man. But still, I think I did pretty good. And they're coming at me. There we go. Oh, Bowser's here. Bowser is back. And die! There we go. Not even bad. The baby bros got some extra EXP. And Baby Mario levels up to level 24. Not even bad. Amazing. What do I want to give him? Probably some defense. He's kind of lacking in that department. And Baby Luigi as well levels up. Wow. Baby Mario has way more speed than Baby Luigi himself. Baby Luigi has only 86, while Baby Mario has 97. Whew. Looks like I'm going to have to start distributing these stats better. Where instead of using them on just POW and whatnot. But you come down here and you exit through this gate, which will take us over to this area. Some might think, oh, this is an area in the game, like a different area that I haven't been in. That's actually not the case. Wow, are you kidding me? You're saying that thing was still propelling ever since like I went up there? That's crazy. I guess it wasn't registering it at all since we were in that other area. I don't know why, but it wasn't, I guess. And we made it over here. Now we just gotta wait for these pancakes to finish cooking or baking or cooking. You don't bake pancakes, you just cook them, right? Yeah, you technically cook them. And we made it. Okay, can we hit this? There we go. We are almost at the top, guys. Once we make it to the star platform over there, that's when we have to battle the boss. And it's not gonna be in this episode, so don't ask if it is, because it's not going to be. I feel like we already spent too much time just kind of exploring this area, which isn't a bad thing, you know, but we're just gonna save that for the next episode, you know, have it in its own fresh own episode, which is gonna be awesome. Can I attack this guy? Jesus, can you just come over here, dude? Shy guy, I'm trying to kill you, that's all, dude. That's all I'm trying to do. There we go. Sometimes if you jump on them, the unfortunate thing about it is they'll actually stun you, which is kind of stupid, even though you're just jumping on them or jumping towards them, if that makes any sense. What? I just let that thing hit me. I can't believe that. The problem about this is when you're playing with the baby bros, your hands are, at least for me, my hands subconsciously stay on X and Y as opposed to A and B. So when it comes to using A and B, it's like I'm still on X and Y, you know, because that's what I was just using. There we go. Oh yeah, come on, all the bros get in there. All the bros give some. There we go, and that should do the trick. Boom shakalaka. Man, I freaking love mixed flowers in this game. Freaking one of the best, most cheapest moves ever. It's really nice to do so much damage at once. It's gonna be our cheap badge. It's not a badge, but it's just like it's like a very cheap move. There isn't anything else over here. There's a couple shy guys. I might just go ahead and battle them off screen, just because I don't want to continue using my mixed flowers. I feel like it's a little too much for just shy guy, you know what I'm saying? But over here we have some items, because, you know, they want to prep you up for this upcoming boss battle. They give us 2 1-up supers. I guess they expect us to die a lot. And obviously, you get a bunch of coins. I think back in Toad Town, I left a couple of boxes with a lot of coins in them that I'm going to have to go back and collect, obviously, because I'm all about them coins. Look at that, more coins. Very nice. But yeah, guys, that'll pretty much conclude today's episode of Mario and Luigi Partners in Time. Once again, I want to apologize for the delay in this episode coming out. I know it's been a couple of days since I've last posted, but I've been out of town and I've actually been really stressed. My life has just been crazy over the past, like, couple of months, and it's just, the stress has been building up. So, like, 2 days ago, you know, I just, you know, had to just relax, and because I would wake up and I wouldn't feel good. It's crazy. I can't really describe it. It's like depression and stress and everything negative you could possibly think of, just all in one, you know, and it was just ruining me. So I just took a couple days off, and I'm finally back home, and I feel good now, and everything's great. And I'm actually really excited to finish off this LP and hopefully start streaming, since YouTube released their new YouTube gaming program, and I want to start streaming again more frequently. So that's obviously something that's going to happen very soon. But that's pretty much why I haven't uploaded in the past couple of days. I hope you guys can understand, and hopefully if this video can reach over 1,000 likes before the end of the day, or at least before tomorrow, I will post 2 episodes instead of 1. So if you guys want to see that, then make sure you leave a like. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.